but I can hear them have sex, I can hear them have orgies, threesomes, everything.
I'm on way to see what student housing actually looks like in Toulouse and also what does it cost. So stay tuned.
Okay, let's go.
This is not a studio tour for fun. Here we are going to understand what a student's experience is, finding this accommodation, what paperwork were asked, what was the whole fiasco that happened, and much more because this is something that not many content creators talk about. So, on y va. That's the house. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Now we're going to look at his apartment.
Okay.
Hi, welcome to my home here in Toulouse. And this is just the small passageway where we enter. And here is all the storage space with all our cleaning supplies and a small closet to hang our clothes. And this kitchen is my favorite part because it's really spacious compared to all other houses that I've seen. We do not use the dining table much, so this is where we dry our vessels. We have an oven, an induction, a fridge, a microwave, and outside is a small courtyard, and that is where our washing machine also is, right over here. This washing machine is shared between more than 5 tenants right now, so it is difficult sometimes, but it works.
And how do you operate this? Hop. It's called hop, right?
Yes, it's a hob and it's a glass induction. You just switch it on and you need special vessels. All of my cookers, Indian vessels, are all induction based.
Nice.
And that was a little bit difficult to find at first in India because we usually have a chula, but that's
Yes.
ours.
Here is making me dhokla.
Yes, khaman dhokla.
Come on, dhokla. Let's see. And while doing this, we will also talk about cost of living.
Yes.
So, hey, could you tell us about your cost of living, please?
So my monthly cost in total comes around to 650 euros on a really good month. But like, so 500 is my rent. Obviously, I get 103 return in cash. So that 103 I put towards my SIM card, my transport card, and a few of my groceries. My SIM card is around 8 euros per month. The transport card comes to 15.5 euros per month because I'm a student under the age of 26. And then for groceries, I count around 20 to 25 euros per week. Usually it comes under 20 because I am a vegetarian. I do not have to buy any costly meats. So that comes up to around that. I keep around 50 euros for my leisure activities like going to watch a movie, going out with friends.
How difficult is it to be a vegetarian in France?
Honestly, very surprisingly, Toulouse has not been that difficult to me. It was definitely more difficult than Germany. Germany is very vegan friendly, but France, it was a little difficult in the beginning. But once I know the spots where you get food and how to order, because sometimes if you say sans viande, these people also consider egg as vegetarian, fish as vegetarian. So you have to be very, very, very specific to them. But after I figured out the spots, it's been easier. And once you know the right groceries to buy, you can obviously make anything at home. So we have 3 bedrooms over here, and we all share one bathroom, which is right here. That is our bathroom and all our cleaning supplies.
That's a bit small, no? I think it's a Parisian thing. That
Yeah. All
washrooms.
bathrooms are tiny.
One person can definitely fit over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. I'm sorry to cut you.
Yeah, this is very interesting. No one knows the story behind it, but it was always there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we take turns cleaning the kitchen and the bathroom and the passageway. So one of us is usually brooming it, and one of us is usually mopping it. And yes, welcome to my room. This is my personal space, and as you can see, I have made it very homely. I have added so much makeup. I have added so many things. All my books are over there. I absolutely love reading. This is my study table and the beautiful window, which I absolutely love. The sunlight and the light during the day is amazing. Here I have a small stand for my groceries. Yes.
And also, I can imagine myself, creating content sitting in front of this
Yes.
window.
It's amazing light for that.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, so now next we'll get back with another segment. So yeah, this is the home tour overall. Thank you so much for showing us your beautiful house. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So yes, my name is Heer and I'm from Mumbai in India, and I have lived in Mumbai my whole life. I did a small exchange semester in Germany, and that's when I decided that I absolutely wanted to move abroad for my masters, and that is how I ended up in Toulouse in France. I have studied French for the longest time, and that was one of the main reasons why I chose France. And currently, I work as a French teacher in my own company with my colleague Durva, and we have a company called Presque Paris where we teach French.
Well, I can vouch for her. She teaches amazing.
Okay. Thank you.
How did you find this house?
So this house I found on Studapart. Initially, I was very scared of, getting scammed, because I've heard stories where, they pay up front, like students pay up front. You can't visit the country abroad and see the house for yourself, and they actually get scammed. So I knew like through 2-3 websites like Studapart, University Living, which were certified. And even though they ask you for a booking fee, which is a little bit extra that you have to pay, I think it's worth it when you're searching for the first time. But if you are in the city, then you can definitely explore a lot of options, do a visit, and then do it. But I found it through Studapart.
Yeah, and in fact, I had even suggested few other websites for you, but given the fact that since you were not already here in France, I suggested go for Studapart because that's comparatively much safer. But if it was Le Bon Coin, Bien Ici, you could have still done it, but if you were here, because you go visit and then you make sure that yes, it really exists, the listing. So okay, what are the other documents that are required or was asked to you when you applied for this house, and walk us through the entire process?
So initially, when I was looking at Studapart, I started looking super early in around July, even though I was supposed to come in September. And that's when I realized the first problem, that everyone wants you to start paying from June, even if you're coming in September. And that got me, because paying around 500 euros per month, even when you're not in the city itself, it's a lot in INR as well. So that got me. So initially, I was just like, what will I do? What if I do not find a home? But luckily, I found a landlord. It will take time, but you'll find someone who is willing to allow you to sign a contract from August end or September onwards. And then I found them. So they asked me for my visa, they asked me for my like some financial proof. So my parents were sponsoring me, so I had to give financial proof. I had to give my ID documents, and so a college usually gives you an attestation de logement, and you have to provide that as well. So I had to provide that, and that was enough for the booking. But after that, you have to get a house insurance, even if it's only for the first 5 months. That much is enough. And obviously the guarantor is a big problem here. Your guarantor needs to be living in France or needs to have a European Union income at least. But luckily there are other agencies like Visal or GuarantMe that provide it. So I applied through GuarantMe and got a guarantor, and then
Provided that it was not applicable for us because we were about 28. So if you're under 28, you will get some guarantee. So how it's planned in a way that if, for example, your rent comes around 700 euros, the GuarantMe or the portal called Visal, where you get this insurance from, should cover for entire 700. If you are eligible for, say, for around 600 and there is a difference of 100 euros, the house owner will not agree to that. So this is what happened with us. So we had to buy extra insurance, the guarantor, paying around 350 euros for the whole year. But good that it was free for you. Was it free for you?
no, GuarantMe did cost, but Visal is usually free. But Visal is something you can only do once you land in France, once you have validated your visa. So that did not work initially for me, but now I have switched to Visal, so that's good.
Okay, that's nice. So now let's get into the cost breakup. So what is your rent per month?
So my rent currently, is 490, and which I would say for a colocation this close to the center of the city is pretty decent amount. And so 490 includes heating, electricity, internet, hot water, cold water, all of it.
Yeah, boy.
What was the deposit that you paid?
So the deposit was 1 month's rent that I had to pay, which was 465 because the additional 25 to 35 is the electricity and all, so that he didn't ask, luckily. So it was just 465, and I had to pay a booking fee of 259 euros.
On Studapart, the portal, even that's an expense. And what was the Grant Me price?
So Guarant Me was pretty expensive. So I took it for the first 6 months, and it came around 300 euros. I can't remember the exact amount, but it was around 300.
300 is fine. We'll round it off for 300.
Overall experience. So, since these buildings tend to be really old and there is absolutely no sound insulation over here, I can hear everything that my neighbors do, and I mean everything, okay? And it gets super irritating. These are French neighbors. They love to party. They are not embarrassed of anything. They party on Wednesdays, on Mondays, on Saturdays, and I am awake till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. just listening to their songs and listening to them scream. At first, it scared me a lot because the first night that I was here, I was jet lagged, I was tired from all the cleaning, I was very scared.
What are the sounds that you're hearing and what that you're complaining so much? I can clearly see that you're irritated and super annoyed. What is it that's actually happening and what is disturbing you?
Okay, so from French songs, electro music, dance music, that is pretty normal. Glass breaking, people drinking, people shouting, partying, that is also pretty normal. Furniture moving around, furniture getting banged is okay, understandable. But I can hear them have sex, I can hear them have orgies, threesomes, everything. Yes, so it's going to be quite entertaining if you have some French neighbors with you.
So you don't need the subscription. Free.
Yes.
Guys, save some money.
Yeah.
My God, I can't imagine you sitting in the middle of the night and
Oh my God, yes, no, it's not a good thing to hear.
Sahir, thank you so much for sharing all the details. I hope it was helpful. And for any more questions that you have, you may drop your questions right in the comments. Thank you and au revoir.
Thank you, au revoir.
Thanks.